This is an overview of bull running in the Levi fight in Wing 3. There's always, or generally, two bull runners, one for the left and right bull. As my conqueror comes up the steps, you'll see the bull on the right side of Levi. It's in between those four pillars right there in the upper level. You'll need to click on it to activate it and then run down to the group. You're going to want to position yourself right behind the tanks. You'll see them right here in the middle, lined up on Levi. Then here in just a moment we're going to see the particle effect. There it goes. It represents your bull going off. This is very important because Levi casts what's known as the eye. It has a 30-second, I believe, timer, and once that counts down, then the person with that will be one-shotted. Alright, then you just come on in again. You're going to want to watch for the tanks being knocked back, so you want to position yourself kind of midway between the tanks that are still up and the ones that are on Levi. Then, of course, you just rinse and repeat throughout the fight. Another key thing to keep in mind is when Levi rises, he does damage it. So whenever he rises, you'll want to trigger your cunning deflection. Of course, that'll mitigate part of the damage. The real key to the Levi fight is understanding the timing and when damage will be done and how you can avoid it. Here you'll see I'm casting cunning deflection as Levi rises in anticipation of the lightning strike that happens on the lower level. There it is in slow motion. Now I'm going to back up and cast Blessed Conquest. And we'll see here in a second, there it is, the fire strike. See how it happened in the same rise. Those strikes happen based on where you are during the rise, but as a bull runner you're going to be on the lower and the upper level, so it's possible to take both of those damages during your run, and that's what's going to make it hard to survive, is if you take both of those strikes in the single run. Right here you'll see that I sprinted as Levi rose to avoid the lightning strike, so that's a way to avoid part of the damage, and then I'll cast my cunning deflection. You saw my arm come up and mitigated some of the damage from the fire strike. Of course, you'll also be taking damage from the bull, so it's pretty important that you look for ways to avoid taking more than you need in terms of damage. So here he's, you'll see that he's on his rise. I've cast my cunning deflection waiting for that lightning strike, and then I'm heading back. Now watch, see how I wait to see that he's at the tanks there. That way I know I have avoided that second fire strike before I head back up to the level. Again, avoiding taking more damage than I absolutely need to. So again, it's all about timing, making sure you're watching what Levi's doing and avoiding a second strike as a bull runner.